Hi everyone, welcome back to this Life of Ali in Australia. So we've been to the supermarket and the butcher, and we still got stuff down there, and my fan just fell over and broke, so that's about to be taken out to the bin. Anyway, so I knew we had to go grocery shopping. We had a plan this week. We are both Woolworths Rewards members, like extra members. And we both have insurance, something with insurance through Woolworths on either card as well. So at the moment now, we get 4 10% discounts a month. We also get a freebie each a month. So that's helping us a lot at the moment. Everybody knows like supermarkets are expensive. But anyway, yes, I try and not buy a majority of my fruit and veg at Woolies, but sometimes you have to do what you have to do. But anyway, plan was today is that I had on my card a $125 spend each week over 4 weeks, and then I'll get 10,000 bonus points, which we convert it straight to dollars and have it saved for Christmas. So that will give us back $50. So the plan going there was to work out what I had to spend to use my 10% discount so that my spend would be $125 and not too far over. So we were able to top up on those extra bits and pieces. So I'll read out my receipt at the end and I'll tell you what I mean. We then, so first call plan was like write my grocery list as usual. Then every week I get a message from my fruit and veg guy about what his specials are, and then I say, look, can I check your prices on this as well? And then he'll send them through for me. And then I look up on the Wednesday morning, I'll go to the Woolies shopping cart and I go through and check the things, like check the prices there and compare them to my fruit and veg man. So sometimes he's got things cheaper. Sometimes Woolly has some things cheaper. So if I'm using a 10% off at Woolies as well and they're already cheaper and I then get 10% off it again, I will do it that way. And like I said, I'm all for loyalty and things like that, but sometimes when you are pinching pennies, any few cents you can save is a bonus. Anywho, so I'll start with, I said the other night I needed to get some potatoes. So I know I got 5 potatoes from the food pantry earlier, and that probably would have done. But I got home, and I know this from my dad because he just sent me a message saying I've been shopping. So that means my dad will go and pick up a 5-kilo bag of potatoes, but there's only 2 of them in the house. And he's the only one that eats actual potatoes. My mum eats sweet potato. So anyway, he's dropped off about 3 kilos of this 5-kilo bag to us, just because he can and because he went shopping. And yeah, anyway, so that's a huge bonus. So I've got potatoes for a while now, and it's something I didn't have to buy. So coming over to what we got, I'm going to start with the frozen stuff first, just because I really need to get it into the freezer, or fridge and freezer. So our Raguletto ravioli, 600-gram one. At the moment, this is still $4.50, so I'm still just grabbing a bag every week, whether we actually have ravioli that week or not, because I know the price is going to jump on me, and I'm not going to be very happy. We'll move on to frozen peas. If you were looking last night, I said these Bell's Farms ones are $1.20 until today, when they're $1.40. So it's annoying. I mean, really, it means it's gone up 40 cents a kilo, really. But anyway, I can't believe I didn't buy peas like I normally would, and we had to pay $6.60 for that other bag. But anyway, yes, so $2.80 worth of frozen peas here now. Bell's Farm steak cup chips. Normally we just get their French fries, and they are like $4.10. These have now gone up to $4.30, but kids don't eat wedges except one of them. So we figured we'd get those. We are coming up to school holidays. Literally tomorrow's the last day of school. So yes, there's a few bits and pieces in here that obviously will reflect that. We don't tend to go out and pay for food when we're out. We take things with us, or we do things like we stay home and we make homemade burgers and chips, and then we might go out to a park or something like that. Cream is the standard, I believe, $4.50 for 600 mils. That's just a plain Woolworths thickened cream. Cheese and chives dip. I didn't realise this until I got to the checkout. I was literally, I thought I was adding everything up, and this is the one thing I didn't check the price on. This has gone from being about $2.50 to $3. Today it was $4.50. I mean, I should have probably noticed when it said 2 for $7.50. And I was just like, oh, I don't need 2. But it didn't click to me from like $3, or from what I was used to paying for it. And I haven't bought it for a little while. But $1.50 increase in probably since Christmas, really. Ugh, I reckon it was about Christmas the last time I bought it. Anyway, this is for me. I struggle to eat during the day. And I need protein, salts, fats. So this one is earmarked for me. My partner will get into it. My son will get into it. I know that. So I have as much as I can, and then they get to read the rest. So I don't like having things earmarked in the houses just for me, but it is what it is. Hideous price on butter. $6.40 each for $5 for 500 grams. Sorry, not $5. So $6.40, $12.80 a kilo. But it's coming up school holidays. Kids want to bake. They want to make brownies. They want to make biscuits. So is it cheaper to bake at home anymore? I'm not 100% sold unless it's like cakes. But this gives them an activity to do during the day too. So it's $12 for at least 4 different baking activities. So that's handy. And a lot cheaper than going out. Microwave chips were an everyday rewards extra perk. So I've never even heard of these, but they're 140 grams, and apparently you microwave them for 3.5 minutes. So I'd be interested to actually try these more out of morbid curiosity, because I don't see how you can microwave chips and they're not soggy. Anyway, 3 litres of milk, $4.50 as normal at the moment. $3.70 for a lettuce. But look, the fruit and veg guy was $4 for a lettuce, and I got to go, well, $3.70. I get 37 cents off as well with 10%. Well, that's great. Kent pumpkin was $1 a kilo this week, so that's the lowest I've seen pumpkin in a long time. This is 1.3 kilos, so it was $1.30. We have my triple smoked leg ham, which I have shaved. I have it shaved really, really fine. Stretch it between sandwiches that way. None of us are a particularly big fan of eating like a big thick piece of ham unless it's Christmas ham. So we do that. It stretches a little bit further. So I went through the peas. Frozen spinach. I know it's probably cheaper at Aldi, but Bell's Farm, they're good. Can't beat them. 95 cents. The grapes is where it threw me a little bit, and I'll explain it at the end. But grapes have gone back up in price again, so they're $5.50 a kilo. But our fruit and veg guy only had them for $8. He said he sort of got the end of the market, because that's what tends to happen. Woolies go in and Coles go in and go to the market, and they clear up all the stuff. But so be it. $5.50 a kilo for both. So there is $3.27 worth of green grapes and $5.72 of red grapes. We still have almost a bag of green grapes in the fridge. So, like I said, it's coming up school holidays. Things going to get eaten. Other colds. Carrots. I think it was like this same type of thing. Carrots. Let me find them on here. The Odd Bunch, $2.40, but it's 1.5 kilos. So that works out under 50 cents for 500 grams. So just under $1 per kilo. Lebanese cucumbers were $3.90 a kilo. So I think I got like 9 mini ones, and that's $3.10. So I know that these specials go for the rest of the week. So if I do run out of cucumbers, I can go back and get them. These Southern style chicken burgers, these are not for the kids. These are for if I'm at home on my own and I'm hungry or having low blood sugar. I can at least get up, pop that in the air fryer, and then walk away, have a drink, and know that I'm set and there's a lunch coming instead of having to stand and prep. That's an extra proteiny thing for me too. We've got the mango fruit swirled yogurt this time. This was on clearance. This was normally like $6 something, and it was $5.30, so I think they're starting to limit the range. This Fluorio milk double shot iced coffee, this is what I get once a week as my treat. This was on special this week for $2.90. Partner picked up an oak, it's oak brand. What's that thing you have at Christmas time? Eggnog, because he hadn't seen eggnog in a while, and that was $2.90 as well on special, so he got that as his treat. And then I'm just trying to find the custard on here. I believe it's $2.85 for a litre of custard, or $2.65, but I'll find that. So that's all of this part at the moment. Hang on, I found the missing cold thing that I was looking for. So Smiley Fruits, I don't know if you have it in any other states, but if you're in South Australia, you know. $3.83 for this, because it's now gone up to $15 a kilo. They don't get to eat all this at once. They don't get to take a slice at once. I cut up like 2 slices into lots of smaller bits, put it on a pick plate with everything else at a lunchtime, and that's part of their, I guess it's a protein, really. There's not much protein in it, really, is there? But anyway, that goes on their pick plate, so that'll last a couple of lunches there. All right, guys, I'm going to go put this in the freezer, and I'll come back and show you all the other stuff. See you then. Okie doke, I'm back. So, following on, Golden Circle juice, not the best thing, I know, but kids like it, and we are going away in school holidays, and this was half price, which I've not seen it for a long time at. So these were $1.35 each. I mean, I remember when they were $2 a carton, but anyway, so $1.35, so $2.70. That's the kids' favorite. I don't mind this one, and that's my partner's favorite. Cordial, because we're running low on the red cordial, and that was on special for $4 this week. $2 for a jar of passata, my favorite brand. Soft drink, because yes, it is school holidays, but this is all the soft drink they're having over the whole school holidays. So 2 1.25 litre colas are $1.20, and the passion fruit, which is like Passiona, that's $1.20 as well. Some people have said, yes, check the prices at Aldi. Aldi's are $1.10. These being $1.20, I mean, like, and we're talking cents to a dollar here. They're $1.20. With our 10% discount, we get 12 cents off a bottle. So that makes them $1.08. So at the moment, that is cheaper. Soda water and mineral water, on the other hand, is still cheaper at Aldi. Okay, we had a little bit of splurgy money. I gave my partner like I don't know, I think he had like $12 or something left. You know, I was sort of like, right, we got $12 left to hit the amount so we can get the full benefits of our 10% off. And we bought these to go away with as well. So salt and vinegar and original, the 170 gram bags, $2.40 each. Chips hurt at the moment. Lollies were expensive as per usual, but these fruit tingles we all love in the car. And Lifesavers were 2 for $5. Skittles, this bigger bag, the 200-gram bag, was $3. So 2 for $5 and at half price $3. So that's the snacky school holiday food. We got a couple of bags of popcorn. They've always got fruit bars, muesli bars, everything else. They're going to be making biscuits. This is plenty. This is just taken in the car because we're going 3 hours away. So, it might be they'll get a bag of lollies in the car, and we might have a bag of chips one day when we're out. And I mean, we don't even know if we would take both bags of chips. But anyway, another packet on the way back. So anyway, so that's treats. I know, I feel like I need to justify it, but I don't. I forgot to say spring onions earlier. These were $2.50 a bunch. Fruit and veg guy was $2.99. So, unfortunately, Woolies got the sale today. Rice-a-riso, full of salt, not good for you. This is my weakness. This is one of the first things I ever learnt to cook when I was growing up. I think I was about 8 or something, and it used to come in a box. And my favourite one used to be the Oriental one, the blue Oriental rice-a-riso in a box. And nowhere stocks it now. They only stock the chicken. So anyway, this is now normally $2.20 a bag. They had a clearance sticker up for $2, so I grabbed the last 3 that are there, and I'm hoping it's just because they may be changing their packaging and that Woolworths is not going to drop it. But anyway, I keep these. This is for nights when it's just me and my partner, which is very, very rare. Or we may have had a really busy day and I just can't be bothered actually standing there and putting rice on the stove. And I know you can cook normal rice in the microwave and everything else like that. And yes, this still takes about 15 to 18 minutes in the microwave, but I don't know. I can recreate it myself, and I have done for a long time. But at the moment I'm out of arborio pasta. So, and until I find that on special again, I may as well just buy it like this, and I know it's there. So we easily get 6 servings out of this, not 4. So yes, I try and limit myself on how often we have that, but it is what it is. Penne pasta. So guys, honestly, the pricing at the moment, like Woolworths pasta, the essentials had gone up to 90 cents. This one had been $1. I go there today and it's $1.25. I was like, are you kidding me? That's gone up 25 cents. There was no even $1.10. It just went up 25 cents. So, normally I would have just said, that's fine. I'm not buying pasta this week. But my youngest, or the youngest, is cooking tomorrow night. And the recipe says penne or rigatoni. So he was dead set he was having penne or rigatoni because he was going to make it how the recipe said. So that's why I paid the extra 25 cents. I think from now on I'm going to try and scoot back to Aldi once every now and then to get their pasta a bit cheaper. Wholemeal plain flour was a Woolworths bunch perk. So 1 kilo for free. Always handy. Obviously, bread we had to buy because we didn't get any at the food pantry. So we picked up this Wonder White, which was marked down to $3.04. So it was $4.40. So at least that's something off. Just a Woolworths soft white sandwich loaf. This is $2.70 now. They didn't have any of the $2.40 loaves left, and this was the last loaf of white bread. So that's what we got in bread. And Saturday night, my daughter, or the daughter, is cooking, and she's decided to do buttermilk chicken, and she's just recently started eating it as a burger. So she loves the chicken and everything. She didn't eat it in a piece of bread. Now she's eating it in a piece of bread. And she's having lettuce on the side and cheese on the side. So we're almost at burger stage. And it means she's not eating nuggets. So we are making the buttermilk chicken. She's found the recipe in the book. And we got these burger buns, and they were marked down to $2.52. Partners magazine, because he does the easy puzzles and then hands it to me to do the hard ones. And cat food, because we were out. Next, this will last just over a week for her. Normally lasts about 10 days, a bag for her. And yeah, anybody who says I'm underfeeding my cat, she goes and eats out the dog bowl. She gets other scraps given to her, like chicken bits and fish and everything else. We don't buy the wet cat food, but we do buy the wet dog food, and she eats that for some reason. They eat each other's food all the time. So anyway, she's not too fussy. She says this has gone up to $5. 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, this was $2, and it's gone up to $2.50, and so on and so on and so on. Now it's $5, and it's for a kilo. So what we had been doing was going to be W, because with the extras, we also get a 10% big W each per month. So I'd worked out that it was cheaper to go and buy a 5-kilo bag of the food there that she also likes. And it was much cheaper per kilo. It worked out at like $3.25. So when you're looking at saving $1.65 a kilo on food every single week, it certainly adds up. So that came to, I can't even remember. I did add it up. But anyway, with our 10%, so $14.31 was our 10% off. Our total came to $128.82 for all of this. Our freebies, which was the bunch wholemeal plain flour, was $2.25 that was free, and the microwave, were they that much? $3.50 for 140 grams of frozen chips. That's crazy. So anyway, after that I went, oh well, look, we're already here. Sometimes we forget to get the extra perk on one of the cards, and I said, no, this time I'm absolutely going to do it. So we gone through, and I said to my partner, I'm going to go back in and get your extra perk. So he got these handy ultra towels, paper towels, so 2 rolls, and they were $3.85, so that was another freebie. And then just as I was heading back in to pick these up, Minties. So for anybody who's an Aussie, Minties are Australian made. So they are little square wrapped, paper wrapped candies, and they are a hard mint, but you can chew them. So 1 kilo bags, they were on the shelf at $16 each, and this person or worker was moving them out the front, and they had markdown sticker on them. So the 3 bags for $4.80 each. So we like mints in the car for driving. This is excessive, I know, but I paid $14.40 for these 3 bags. So 3 kilos of minties. They're not going to get eaten all at once. Trust me, that's a lot of minties. But we will sort of put little baggies in each of the cars, so that if we're out and about and we need a mint, or we need something to chew on, or we need something sweet, we've got it. So all in all, with that one, what did I end up paying? I think I said $14.40. I can't zoom in on the receipt, but I saved $37.45. So yes, it was a bit of an outlay, but that's a bonus. So next up, I just dropped in at the local Foodland on the way home. I wasn't going to, but this is a local juice company. It's 2 litres of apple and cherry juice, and this stuff is so good. It's literally not even half an hour up the road from us, but they shut down their wholesale point, which is where I was able to get a bit cheaper when I was working through hospitality. So this is for me. Cherry is really, really good for muscle aches, pains, joint pain, everything else, and it is recommended, but it's made with purely South Australian fruits. So, and I think I did read on here. No, they told me, that's right, one day. So this is 25% cherry juice. Now, cherry juice is expensive. So this is $7.50. This lasts me a month. So I drink, 500 mils a week. So $7.50. Yes, it's expensive, but it's cheaper than pure cherry juice. And if I'm going to buy it in the little bottles, they're 400 mils and they are $5 each. And a litre bottle is $6.50. So I'm buying this. I support local, like really, really local. I know it's good. If I'm not getting through it as much, or if I don't need as much, the kids, yes, they do love it. But if it's on special, that's when I'll buy extra, and that's when the kids can help themselves to it. But this is absolutely delicious. So I hope you'll try it out one day if you can. So anyway, this is only stocked at some Foodlands. I had to go to the expensive Foodland. And you know what? I was doing like a little bit of a price comparison when I walked around. I went, no way. Like, there's no way I could have just got the groceries that I did at Woolies with the discount that I did for the same price. But anywho, so I'm going to go put this stuff away and then I'll show you what I got from the butcher and the fruit and veg man. All right, see you back in a sec. Okay, guys, so first off, had to go to the butcher. Yes, I've got chicken, but it's up the farm. So I wasn't going to go buy a ridiculous amount of chicken just to do this buttermilk chicken, and we weren't going to drive 25 minutes to the farm just to grab the chicken out of the freezer. Seemed a bit imperative. So anyway, I went back to my butcher. He's pretty good. He's the one I get my bulk meat packs through. No, he's not my lamb man. He's the one I get everything else through. And I always get discount when I'm there as well because I've known him for a very long time. Anyway, chicken breasts, normally they'd be $16.99 a kilo. He had them on special $14.99 a kilo. Pardon me. And I got discount on top of it. So chicken breast, there's $11 worth of chicken breast there. But these things are huge. Like, there's two there. And that's my hand. So they're huge. Pork 4-quarter chops. So he sells these as they are. This is one. So there's my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 2 of those. What I normally do is cut them into quarters and pop them into bags of either 4, 5, 6, or even 2. So I just got 2 today. I probably should have gotten a bit more because $6.99 a kilo, and they're marinated. This is the plum pork, barbecue plum, marinade. So yeah, these are absolutely delicious. Take a couple of minutes in the frying pan. Easy dinner, so tasty, so juicy. So I did get them. Yes, I've still got a couple of portions left in the freezer, but you know, like I said, this is a bit of top-up meat shop. And he had these. He just made these. I can't remember exactly what it calls them, but it's basically a rolled lamb roast, and it's got the stuffing through the middle. So he had these for, what were they, $8 each? And it's ridiculous because he gave me the biggest one, right? And these you basically just pop in the air fryer, and it's dinner. And that's it. I don't have to stand, I don't have to turn the oven on or anything. And it maybe takes an hour for one this size. So he weighed this one. This is 1.1 kilos. So like I said, these were like $8 each. And then I got the discount. So my total for 1, 2, 3, just over 3 kilos of meat from the butcher was $23.80 with my discount. Lucky, lucky. Lastly, we headed on to my fruit and veg guy. Like I said, he had slightly better deals on some things from Woolies, plus his produce always looks nicer anyway. So, like I said, if his prices beat, I definitely go there. But anyway, so today he had bananas for $2.99 a kilo, sorry. So $1.50 cheaper than Woolies. Yes, we get bananas, that's fine. I have to have little bananas. I have low potassium and I'm on potassium tablets. So I need to eat a small banana a day. That is because I'm on the tablets, and that is a dose. If I eat larger bananas or more than one little one a day, then it screws up everything. And then I have to rejig my meds and everything else like that. And it involves blood tests and hospital. And yeah, so little bananas for me. So I don't go to hospital. $2.33 they were. Broccoli, he was cheaper than Woolies. Woolies was $7.99. He's $6.99. So it's $2.45 worth of broccoli there. So it's a decent, just over a hand size. So that'll do a bit of a dinner with all of us. Cauliflowers, Woolies were $7 each. His were $3.99 each. So we grabbed a cauliflower. Swede, just because I'm about to go and put the dinner on. So I've got the potatoes from Mum, and I've got or Dad, I should say, and the Swede. I'm going to do a Swede mash to go on top. Cook it all together exactly like you would mashed potato. Mash it all together exactly like you would mashed potato. Popping it on top of the lamb mix that I made last night, and that's going in the oven as shepherd's pie. Avocado, I didn't get one at Woolies, and I probably should have, but they just didn't look right. They didn't feel right. So, and like, yeah, they were like $1 cheaper at Woolies. But anyway, got there, and his shepherd avocados were, he just said, nah, look, I've had them out, yes, but I'm telling people they're not going to be ready for like 2 weeks. So anyway, house avocado, I did pay $2.74. I eat a quarter of a one for breakfast each day, so that's 4 days worth of breakfast for me, obviously in a row, because once you cut an avocado, that's it. Pineapples, $2 each, or $1.99 each. So I love this. That one, they say pizza. Where's your sticker? This one says juice me. It's not actually, doesn't mean anything. It's just giving you ideas of what you could do. There was ones that said barbecue. There was ones that said slice me. Other ones that said eat me. But anyway, had to be a big deal. Strawberries are a must in our house, unfortunately. Ours up the farm are done for the year. That's fine. But Woolies were $4 something a punnet at our Woolies. And I'm not 100% sure if that's true, because like I said, I did look them up on the net. But when I got there, the sign said $4.50, I think. And the girl scanned the punnets and they came up with $4.50. So I was like, no, these were $3. Oh, I can't find it now. $3.59 each. So, found a Saley one for $2. They're just, not even soft really. There's no moldy ones in there. But I guess that'd be his last lot of strawberries, and he's got these ones to sell now. So they were marked down to $2. So there's like $9, nearly $9.50 worth of strawberries here, which is ridiculous when you think of the price per kilo. But anyway, these I've got to show you. Let's see if I can get into them. These are, they're called mission apples. And look, they're teeny tiny. I'll show you a normal apple for comparison. Alright. These are for me. These are ridiculous per kilo. I think they're $11 per kilo at the moment. But they're new season, and I bought 3, and it's going to last me like the 2 weeks or the week. I'll say a week. $2.06 for 3 teeny tiny apples. But I can't eat a whole apple. I'm not a huge apple fan, but these ones I love. And I love that, I can actually finish one. Sneaky treat at the checkout. These are chocolate caramel fudge bars, and they were $3.50. That's going to be a bit of dessert tonight. Like I said, there's the 3 of us, so We only need one. We only need a little bit. So we'll have that, a little bit of that with probably some fruit or yogurt, or probably fruit and yogurt. This milk, Fluorio milk, I told you about that with my iced coffee. My fruit and veg guy has the fresh milk on tap, so it's quite cool. It almost looks like a beer keg, really, but it's like, yeah, it's like a beer keg full of milk. You buy the bottle for $3.50. So this is a litre bottle. It's a glass bottle, and the cap. You fill it with the milk. The milk is $3 a litre. So yes, it's expensive, I know, but this is a proper South Australian dairy. And when I say proper, I mean they do proper Jersey milk, they do the proper A2 milk, they do all things like that. It comes with the cream on top. You can't see it because it's been filled to the top, but anyway, you get it. You get the thick layer of cream and that on it. So this is the full cream, and they do lactose free, just at the fruit and veg guy on tap at the moment. So look, this is more for me because I don't tolerate a lot of milk. So this lasts me 2 weeks because I literally have it in coffee and tea. That's it. And then sort of the more expensive thing, I don't know if you guys have seen these or if you have them anywhere else. I don't know what they are. The kids love them. The little plastic squeezy things, and it's basically just like I'd say it's like sugar water, but it's almost like a gel at the same time. So anyway, they always want these, and they're like 50 cents each if you buy them individually. And I sort of looked at it and I said to my partner, look, it is school holidays. They do always have the deal of you buy six for $3. So, instead of 50 cents each. So really, no, that's not right. No, they're 70 cents each, sorry. Or it's buy six for $3. I've just had to check that on here. So anyway, then we had the problem of I looked and I went, okay, we'll just get six. And then I went, oh, well, we're going away and we've got 4 kids. Yes, okay, one's 15, one's 14. And yes, okay, then there's 12. Yeah, you think they'd be over it by now. But no, every time we go in, they want this. So I thought, well, for the sake of $6, this is going in their school holiday treat sort of thing. And they get to pick 3. They get one of each colour. And then that's it. That's it. If they want to have them all on the first day of school holidays, they have them all on the first day of school holidays. If they want to drag it out, they want to swap colours, they can do that. So anyway, there is 12 here. 3 for each child. Like I say, even if they want to take them on holidays with them, they can do that too. Chuck them in the backpack when we go out somewhere. They can do that too. But, it is what it is. So, yes, butcher ended up being a little bit more expensive when you throw in $6 there, $9 worth of strawberries, $3.50 treat, $3 worth of milk, but $41. So, I'm happy with that. Meant today, yes, I don't want to say we went over budget, but, we had to pay for bread, and I had to buy chicken, which I wouldn't normally buy. And, so like I said, so 20, 40, 60. So all up $180 in total for the juice, the meat, fruit and veg, and Woolies. So yeah, a little bit more expensive than what I like. I like to stick around about 120. Normally not too bad, but it is what it is at the moment. I'm glad I can still feed the family for a week and a bit, and in school holidays for $180 as our shop. We got the extra fruit from the food pantry. So yes, sorry this has been so long. I'm going to go pop this meat away. I'm even sort of looking at this going, I've just looked at the receipt again. It's about 1.2 kilos. So we're not even going to use all this chicken for one meal. So I might freeze them in individual breasts and get another meal out of that. And then that's bonus. So yeah, this will give my partner and I 2 meals. We got 1 night free this month. Coming up next week. And when free, I mean without kids. And I know that sounds bad. Lots of parents don't get any time off. But yeah, when other parents are not actively involved like they should be, it does get a bit hard sometimes. And we are running around after them on days that we don't have them either. So technically we do have them. But yes, we have 1 night. So we're going to sit down and have this. And then we won't even eat a whole thing. I think we'll maybe eat half. Yeah, because that's over 500 grams. I can't eat half a kilo of meat on my own. So anyway, so we get 2 meals out of this us easily, or we do it on a night when I have my son, because he loves lamb roast, especially stuffed ones. The other kids don't really like it. They just prefer the chops. So anyway, yeah, 2 nights meals out of there. So anyway, sorry for rambling. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you're shocked at the total. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.